Hello everybody, in this video we will learn to understand and be able to use React Router to navigate the ReactJS website. ReactJS make it easy for us to display design and data on the front end. But ReactJS itself does not directly provide functions for the navigation area. So we are going to use the React Router DOM extension to solve the navigation problem. We will not only use it, but also understand its usage, so that we won't be confused anymore when making navigation for our website. First step, let's install ReactJS Web using npx create React app basic router. Basic router is your folder name. Open the basic router folder in Visual Studio Code or your code editor. Open a terminal or command prompt and install the React Router DOM extension first. Run the development server using npm start, and we can see our website in the browser. To make it easy to understand, I will try to explain the 4 basic components that will be used. Router acts like a controller. Everything related to navigation must be inside of the router scope. Link, creating a hyperlink HTML element. Switch moves the page according to the URL, where switch already has data on the URL and components of the targeted page. Route. This route is the URL and page component data that are owned by the switch. So, route components can be more than one and are in the switch component area. Well, you already know the names of the components. However, this is an illustration about how they work together, so that we can get to know them better. Start with the user taking a look at our website, and we'll click on a link on the website page. When a user clicks on the link will contact the router and informs that a user has clicked on a URL. For example, click for the URL path /products. The router receives and tells the switch about the URL path that the user clicks on. Switch checks on the route list it has whether there is a route with the URL path as requested by the user. If it's found, the switch will display the components contained in the route. How? Quite easy, right? But if you're still confused, let's practice it, so it will become much clearer about how it works. Let's open index.js first, because index.js is the first one who runs the main component. We use the router component and make the app component as a child of the router. Why? Because we already know that all navigation must be inside the router. So we can put the router as the opening of all existing components. If we run it right now, we will get an error because we haven't imported the router. So, let us import the router from React Router DOM first. And I want to tell you that this router is actually just an interface. So we have to use the real router component. Since we are navigating a website, we can use the browser router that is already in React Router DOM as a router. Now, we can open app.js and delete everything that we don't need. In HTML, we create a link using a@ref. In React, we use the link component to create it, because this link will be managed by the router as I illustrated earlier. We import the link from React Router DOM. We can see that the website already has a home link that we created. That means we have to make the switch as well, because if there's no switch, the link won't work as we want. Then remember that the switch must have route list with the URL and component data. Let's import switch and route. Fill in our first route data with a path that must match the link above. Then, put the home component as a child of the route. Create a home component which returns HTML with the phrase "This is homepage." Now we can try to run it and see that the home component can be displayed properly. However, this is only one navigation link. How about two? So, we create a second link, for example, products. We add the route path /products with the products component. Again, we create a short HTML just to find out that we are in the products component. Wow, the link is too close, isn't it? We'll distance it first to make it clear. If we run it and navigate to the products page, we find out that the navigation is not working the way we wanted. So, what is the reason? The switch works by only displaying one component, and /products has slash, which means the root path of the website. Meanwhile, our root path will bring up the home component, so it will not show products. Then, how can we make it work the way we want it? It's easy. We just need to add the exact attribute in route home. So this home component will appear when the link exactly matches the path declared. If we try again, this time it's going well. In the next video, we will discuss navigation using parameters. Hope this video helps all of you. Oh yeah, one more. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and press the bell button. Thanks!